Binance to discontinue all Naira-based services in Nigeria. Deel acquires Payspace to expand operations in Africa. Apple terminates Epic Games account. Bolt launches in Cairo and OpenAI fires back at Elon Musk. All this and many more on today's episode. You can call me FK. It's another exciting week of tech, and this is tech news from Africa and beyond. In a significant development on Friday, 8th of March, Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, finally suspended all Naira services. This decision comes amidst the backdrop of heightened regulatory challenges faced by the platform in Nigeria, further escalating tensions in the ongoing cryptocurrency crackdown by Nigerian authorities. The company started by halting all Naira deposits on March 5th and ceased all withdrawals on March 8th. Binance users with remaining Naira balances will witness an automatic conversion to USDT. Furthermore, all existing Naira spot trading pairs were delisted on March 7th, and the Naira has ceased to become a payment option on Binance Pay. This commotion between the Nigerian financial authorities and Binance has been going on for weeks now, as the central bank continues to blame Binance for playing a part in the free falling of the Naira. And now, I'm just glad it's over. Because now, in the coming weeks, we can truly know how much Binance is actually contributing to the free fall of the Naira, as the CBN claims. This move follows a series of events, including the recent arrest of two Binance executives by the Office of the National Security Advisor. Authorities have leveled accusations of Binance benefiting from illegal transactions and imposed a staggering $10 billion fee, a claim vehemently denied by the crypto exchange. You see, it's actually bold of the Nigerian government to think that Binance was going to pay that. They should go and ask the US government how much Binance currently owes them in fines. And if the total transactions that Binance has carried out in the country is 26 billion, not profit or transactions, how does it make sense that they would pay a $10 billion fine just to keep operating in the country? These developments underscore the challenges faced by Binance in navigating the evolving regulatory landscape in Nigeria. As the country continues to clamp down on global crypto exchanges, this decision by Binance raises questions about the future trajectory of digital currency assets in the Nigerian market. Binance Africa further released a tweet stating that it had discontinued all Naira-related services. Deel, the American HR company boasting a valuation of $12 billion, has successfully acquired Payspace, a 2-decade-old Africa-based provider of payroll and HR software. The undisclosed transaction, as reported by TechCrunch, signifies the third instance of a global entity acquiring an African company within the past 18 months. While the precise financial details remain confidential, this acquisition stands out as the most substantial in Deel's portfolio to date. You see, I'm actually a big fan of Deel. I've been paid at work several times through Deel, and the process has been super smooth. The Deel is one of those companies that does a few things very well, kind of like PiggyVest. So while I might not know the entire details of this acquisition, I'm pretty excited by it. With a strategic focus on solidifying its presence in Africa, Deel has actively extended its services across all African countries except Congo Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, and the Central African Republic. Before this strategic acquisition, Payspace, headquartered in Johannesburg, played a vital role in delivering payroll services for Deel across 10 African countries. But wait, hope having their presence in Africa does not mean that they will now start paying us in our local currency and not the pounds and the dollars that we so crave. The completion of the deal grants Deel exclusive ownership of the 45 meticulously developed payroll engines by Payspace over the past 15 years, significantly enhancing Deel's operational capabilities. Established in 2007, Payspace has distinguished itself as a cloud-based solution addressing inefficiencies in traditional payroll and HR software. With a client base spanning over 14,000 customers across 44 countries, this acquisition positions Deel for an expanded footprint in Africa. This move also reflects a growing trend of global firms expressing heightened interest in the African market, evident in similar acquisitions such as Stripe's purchase of Nigerian fintech Paystack and BioNTech's acquisition of InstaDeep, an AI firm founded in Tunisia. In a surprising turn of events, Apple has reportedly terminated the developer account of Epic Games, the creator behind the popular Fortnite game, according to sources at TechCrunch. This development comes in direct contrast to Apple's recent approval of Epic's account, granted just last month. Epic Games had anticipated leveraging this approval to reintroduce Fortnite on iOS devices in the European Union, citing the newly enacted Digital Markets Act as a legal pathway. However, this termination, as disclosed by Epic Games on its company blog and confirmed by a reliable source, is now being characterized as a serious violation of the DMA. This move by Apple is seen as a significant blow to fostering fair competition on iOS devices, with Epic Games asserting that it undermines their potential as a viable competitor. Epic Games has, however, shared detailed correspondence with Apple on its blog, shedding light on the intricacies of this abrupt termination. Honestly, at this point, Apple is just being a bully. Ever since the EU got them on getting USB-C on iPhone, they have been trying to circumvent every EU ruling. It's like they are now intentionally looking for a way to give EU the middle finger on any issue involving the two. According to TechCrunch, Apple's decision to revoke Epic's developer account is perceived as a strategic maneuver to eliminate a prominent competitor to the Apple App Store. The report suggests that one of the reasons cited by Apple for this action is Epic's outspoken criticism of Apple's proposed DMA rules, notably highlighted in a post by Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney on X. Despite public declarations and assurances from Epic Games, including a commitment to comply to all developer agreements, Apple has decided to proceed with the termination. If you have ever uploaded a single application to Apple or even tried to set up an Apple developer account, you will know how frustrating it is to deal with Apple. Now, sorry, this might start to sound like an Apple rant, but while using Apple products might be pleasing, dealing with them is frustrating. The report underscores that Apple's justification stems from perceived contractual breaches and a history of strong criticism, indicating doubts about Epic's willingness to follow established rules. Apple maintains that Epic's contractual breaches justify the termination, a right exercised based on a September 2021 judgment resulting from the previous legal clash between the two tech giants. Bolt, the international ride-hailing giant, has officially launched its services in Cairo, Egypt, marking its second venture into North Africa after its expansion to Tunis in 2019. In a bid to compete with rivals Uber, InDriver, and Careem, Bolt is implementing an aggressive pricing strategy, including waiving off its standard 15% commission for drivers compared to Uber and Careem's charging 22 to 33%, and offering riders a 50% discount on trips for the next 6 months. The company aims to boost driver revenues, ignite demand, and stand out by keeping its commission significantly lower than its competitors. Damn, those are some very tempting offers both for drivers and riders. But anyway, the most important question is, how sustainable are all these goodies going to be in the future? Bolt's entry into Egypt marks its 15th African market as part of its recent expansion efforts, with a primary focus on Southern Africa. In February 2023, Bolt committed to investing over $500 million in Africa by the end of 2024 to expand its services across the continent and create job opportunities. However, the company is also addressing challenges as some of its drivers in select markets accuse Bolt of employing underhanded tactics that adversely affect their income. You see, I was also going to mention some things about the issues that Bolt has been facing, just like the last line that I just read, because no amount of freebies and goodies is going to substitute all the security and customer satisfaction issues that Bolt is currently being accused of in countries like Nigeria and Kenya. OpenAI has revealed details about its chaotic relationship with Elon Musk, one of its early investors. Elon Musk, who had invested over $44 million in OpenAI from 2016 to 2020, accused the organization of deviating from its original goal of providing free access to AI for all. However, new email evidence from OpenAI suggests that Musk was fully aware of and endorsed the for-profit mission. OpenAI released a blog post exposing email correspondence from 2017 revealing Musk's agreement with other executives to pursue a for-profit route. The blog post also disclosed Musk's proposal for a merger with his company, Tesla, adding layers to the ongoing dispute. You see, for those unfamiliar with the ongoing tango between Elon Musk and OpenAI, let me give you a quick recap. So, when OpenAI was founded, it was founded as a non-profit organization because they felt that Google was doing a lot of research in the line of AI and Google was keeping all those research closed. So they didn't want such knowledge to be owned by a particular company or siloed in a particular company. So OpenAI was set up Sam Altman, Elon Musk, they were all part of the founding members of OpenAI. They set it up so that they can create this open sourced version of AI research. So they do a lot of AI research, deep AI research, and they publish all their findings so that the knowledge is available to the world. The knowledge is available to everybody. And Elon Musk was the sole, I think it was the sole contributor, investor then in OpenAI. Or maybe one of them, but he was the major one. And he was contributing. I think he promised them $1 billion. He promised OpenAI $1 billion. But at the point where Elon Musk was going to start launching a self-driving software, he wanted OpenAI to release their technology to Tesla. He wanted to even merge part of OpenAI into Tesla so that it can take advantage of their research for a self-driving cars, which they refused. And Elon Musk headed out. That was what made Elon Musk to leave OpenAI. Not that he had some strong principles about the knowledge being open source. No, he left because it didn't align with some of his personal interests. He left. And today we've all seen what OpenAI has become. Then when Elon Musk left, he stopped paying. Elon Musk stopped paying that $1 billion that he promised. At that point, he had paid up to $44 million. But research had to go on in OpenAI and there was no money. So they had to go and source for money. That was where Satya Nadella came in. They talked to Microsoft and Satya Nadella decided to give them the $1 billion. That was Microsoft's first $1 billion investment into OpenAI. And OpenAI had to start looking for a way to generate money. That was part of the agreement that they signed with Microsoft, that they had to start looking for a way to generate money. And that was why they gave us ChatGPT. That was their very first money making product. They gave us ChatGPT and OpenAI became a for-profit company. But they actually were smart about it, because what they did was that they created a section under OpenAI that was a business arm of OpenAI, and they made it a for-profit section and they made it an LLC. So now we all know that OpenAI, especially the part of OpenAI that we really know, is a for-profit organization. And even Microsoft has made another investment of $10 billion. I think all their investments in OpenAI now is up to $13 billion or so. So Elon Musk is now coming like a disgruntled ex, trying to sue OpenAI for, not sticking to their values, as if he really cares about it. And that was what brought about the lawsuit. And now OpenAI has come with receipts. Prior to this revelation, an OpenAI executive, Jason Kwon, countered one of Musk's claims in a memo, stating that the company operates independently, deciding its research focus, operational strategies, and mission alignment. As the legal battle unfolds, Elon Musk finds himself under scrutiny, leaving the question of whose narrative will prevail. Okay, it's now time for our speedrun section. Starlink hardware price up by 112%. Starlink has increased its hardware price in Nigeria by 112% due to the devaluation of the Naira, with the price for its internet router jumping from 378,000 to 800,000. Despite its significant price hike, the monthly subscription remains at 38,000 Naira. The adjustment is attributed to Naira's steady decline against the dollar, falling from 907 to 1,602 per dollar since December 2023. Starlink continues to gain traction in Nigeria, outpacing many local ISPs in customer numbers despite higher costs. But thank God I was one of the first people to buy this thing, because where I won't see 800k. Web hosting startup WLEHost rebrands as Go54 as it pursues continental expansion. Nigerian web hosting company WLEHost is rebranding as Go54 to expand its expansion ambitions across all 54 African countries. The name reflects the company's goal to evolve beyond domains and hosting, positioning itself as a comprehensive digital solutions provider for small businesses. With plans to offer AI-powered website builders, email marketing, bulk SMS, link in bio products, and payment links, Go54 aims to become Africa's largest digital infrastructure company by emphasizing a local strategy with services tailored towards specific markets, local currency payments, localized customer support, and investment in tech talent development. I don't know, but I kind of like the WLEHost name. It embodies the African ginger. Instagram now lets you edit DMs up to 15 minutes after sending them. Instagram has unveiled a new feature allowing users to edit their direct messages within 15 minutes after sending. This enhancement offers a chance to rectify typos or refine messages, accompanied by a label indicating the edit. Really? Label indicating the edit? That's just going to be like WhatsApp. Moreover, users will soon have the option to pin up to 3 messaging threads atop their inbox, providing a convenient organizational tool for prioritized or frequently accessed conversations. So now when you slide into anyone's DM and they are kind of ghosting you, you have a 15 minutes window to change your mind. Telegram now lets users convert personal accounts to business accounts. Telegram founder Pavel Durov announced the introduction of business accounts on the chat app, allowing personal accounts to be converted for a monthly fee. This move aims to compete with WhatsApp Business, offering features such as listing information, color-labeled chats, automatic greetings, and upcoming integration of AI-powered chatbots for enhanced customer automation. I guess very soon we'll start seeing all those "Welcome to Clara's perfumes and fragrances" messages on Telegram too. Yeah, just like WhatsApp. And Tropic claims its new AI chatbot models beat OpenAI's GPT-4. AI startup Tropic unveiled its latest version of generative AI technology, Cloud 3, which claims to outperform OpenAI's GPT-4. Cloud 3 is Antropic's first multimodal generative AI, analyzing text and images and offering enhanced analysis and forecasting performance. The company plans to add features that allow Cloud 3 to interact with other systems, code interactively, and deliver advanced agentic capabilities, aligning with its ambition to create an algorithm for AI self-teaching. I think these AI companies need to start pushing the features of their AI models. That's what it can really do, rather than all these benchmarks, because this is starting to turn to one of those "my programming language is better than yours" arguments. Google takes aim at SEO optimized junk pages and spam with new search update. By introducing a search quality update, Google is taking action against low quality websites that manipulate search rankings. This move aims to improve the user experience by downranking pages created more for search engines than for people. The update targets content generated by automation or AI that lacks meaningful value, focusing on reducing the presence of unsatisfying pages. Google's efforts also address abusive practices, including content creation at scale and site reputation abuse, with the changes set to be implemented on May 5th. And now, let's take a look at who got paid this week. Remotepass gets $5.5 million in Series A to scale in Africa. Remotepass, a UAE-based startup facilitating global remote workforce management, has raised $5.5 million in a Series A funding round, led by 212 VC and supported by Endeavor Catalyst, A15, and Swiss Founders Fund, among others, to fuel its expansion efforts in Africa. MDAS raises $3 million pre-series to improve healthcare access in Nigeria. Nigerian healthcare startup MDAS Global has raised $3 million in pre-series A funding. The funds will be used to expand its healthcare network across Nigerian states, improving access to diagnostics and preventive care through its tech-enabled services. And that's a wrap for Tech News this week. Be sure to join us next week for more updates, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any episode. I remain your bro in tech, FK. So while I might not know the entire details of this acquisition, true. No, don't true. Across. What is Jonah. Be honest, but oh gosh, dealing with Apple is Karim.